Damn. Hey, this little bitch just inboxed me talking about her phone, though, so she gotta call me off her app. Yeah. Back to the block, to the booth, back to the grind. I want that money coming through.
Downtown Dialect, episode 3. Shout out Breaking and Entering for posting the fucking interviews on their YouTube page and shit. And shout out Ian's Pizza, of course, for fucking with us, letting us occupy the pizzeria and shit. Today, we are joined by KaneTheRapper. Do you go by Kane or KaneTheRapper officially?
Either one good.
Both work?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well, we'll start out with just like early shit, nitty gritty, get that out of the way. So for the people who may not know, like just a brief description, who is KaneTheRapper?
Man, so many people in one, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest. Hell yeah, but mainly I'm just like 17-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, young, okay.
Just trying to show the world my influences, really.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? That's really the artist, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, artist, model, rapper.
Yeah, so you kind of dabble in all the artistic fields, you model a little bit, you do like paintings and shit.
Yeah.
But obviously rap music is your main focus, you'd say?
That's my main bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's my main shit.
Hell yeah. What, so you're 17 now, like, what age did you get into rapping? Like, when did you start rapping?
I've been rapping since I was like 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
Swear to God, like, just putting songs together, like really putting songs together since I was 8. Cause I used to watch like 106 in Park and shit.
Okay.
And I used to like memorize every song that came on that motherfucker. Even if that motherfucker was cold or whack, I knew every song. And I wanted to be on there, so I just started putting my own songs together.
Cool. And like, when you started doing that, like what kind of equipment did you use? Just like when you first started out?
To be honest, I wasn't doing shit but recording off my cell phone. Like, I had a CD with like 5 beats on there. They was whack as a bitch, but them was the only beats I had. And I used to like just put them in the radio, turn that motherfucker up loud, and then go to the voice recorder on my phone and record in front of the radio. That's how I used to make songs.
Nice. So did you ever release any of those, or were they just kind of like
I used to
yeah?
Not when I was 8, but when I got like 13 and shit, that's when I started releasing music on YouTube. Then I found out about SoundCloud when I was like 14, so I made me a SoundCloud, and ever since then I've been dropping music on there and shit. But now I'm dropping music on like Apple and shit, Spotify and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
So it's crazy.
That's what's up, man. That's dope as fuck. Yeah, I've been listening through your, obviously, like I said, the SoundCloud collection, the influence. You just dropped that shit. Like, want to go over kind of everything, like how that project came to be, the influences and shit behind that.
The influence is like I wanted to show the world like my influences, and I wanted to leave like an influence on the world. That's why I made it. And it's gonna be for the influence. I'm stopping the influence for it. It's gonna be 4 chapters to it. That was just one part of the story, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I wanted it to show my influences, like as far with rock music, Kurt Cobain, a big influence.
Yeah, dude, caught a lot of those like sound bites of Cobain. Like in the beginning, obviously it's titled Kurt. The codeine interlude, right? That's got like some Kurt Cobain shit in it too. So, and we were talking Sid Vicious. You hit me with some knowledge before the camera started rolling. So you fuck with rock and roll.
Yeah, I fuck with rock and roll heavy.
Like, so you get down with Nirvana and shit?
Yeah, all that shit.
Okay.
I listen to all different type of music. Like, sometimes I be listening to music, it don't even be having words. It just be beats. Like, I like electronic shit. Like, I fuck with Daft Punk. Like, shit like that. I fuck
Rat-a-tat?
with I fuck with. He put me on that shit. He put me on Rat-a-tat. No bullshit.
Cool.
Like, I fuck with all different type of music. It's so much music out here. Like, man, I just wanna like put the genres all together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, I feel that. That's I'd say it's That's kind of maybe where hip hop is going.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, you talk to the old heads, they're like, hip hop ain't what hip hop used to be.
Yeah, true.
Well, it's evolving.
Exactly, like,
you know,
I don't be getting people be saying like, oh, I miss real hip hop and all this shit, but like, what is real hip hop? Like, what the fuck is that really? Like, okay, your opinion might be something, but somebody else's opinion might be something else, so it's really not no real hip hop. Like,
I think that phrase, actually talking about it, it just kind of is overset. Exactly. It's like played out, you know, it's cliche to be like, yeah, hip hop's that real hip hop, you know, I want real hip hop back. Well, that could be any fucking thing depending on what your perspective of real hip hop was.
Yeah, that shit be crazy.
And like, honestly, I found out like you spend 15, 20 minutes on SoundCloud kind of going through people's likes and who they follow. Like, if you're not coming up with at least one song to play for the week, like, you're fucking up. Yeah, because you can find really good underground shit that's not gonna get like, you're not gonna find it unless you do the research to kind of. Which honestly, that's not how I found your shit. When the influence dropped, it must have been when it dropped. Like it was all over my Facebook page. Just my newsfeed. Yeah, I was like, yeah, the influence. I was like, who is this kid? And I finally, took a chance. I was like, okay, he's doing some things. And I found out about free space, like that shit. And I was like, dude's doing something, like, absolutely. And I want to talk about that, like, down the line, all the free space shit, like, how that came together. But sticking, like, on the influence, I know you kind of talked, like, he's going to be 4 of them, but, like, what were your influences behind making that tape? Just...
I was listening to a lot of Nirvana, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of like shit going on like in the world, like with the police and shit. That's why I chose that cover, cause like I was shooting a video, they was fucking with me and shit, like on deep, like being cops and shit. So like it was like a lot of influences like to go with that. Like for one, like I was listening to a lot of Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of Kurt Cobain. I watched like 3 of his documentaries.
Soaked in Bleach?
Yeah.
Did you catch that one? Yeah.
I caught all of them.
What's your opinion on the unfortunate death of Kurt? Was it Courtney or was it the shotgun?
To be honest, I can't say, but I don't know. I don't believe. Well, shit, I think he killed himself, bro.
Yeah,
I think he did, bro. Like, he just couldn't handle the pressure, bro. Like, and that's just, it happens to some people. Some people like that fame shit, some people don't. Yeah.
That's was that like an accident? Like, they were a garage band.
Yeah,
obviously, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they were a garage band who got big, but he really, like, he wasn't really feeling that shit, like, he was having problems, like stomach pains.
Yeah, that one bit's talking about how he's going to the doctor and shit for a while.
Exactly.
Like.
So he was like, fuck this shit. I'd rather be dead than rich and in pain.
Dude, it can get to that point too, I'm sure, man. It's, you know, especially living in pain, chronic pain, like every day if it was that bad, you know, mixed with the other shit. But yeah, I know those documentaries have a convenient way of kind of swaying your opinion one way or the other, you know. Obviously that wanted you to think that Courtney had some fucking dirt going down.
It's a couple of them that do that shit.
So yeah, that's what actually I think I have it on here. The visual that you were talking about, that you were filming when the cops ran over, is that like Jimmy? Yeah.
That's like Jimmy.
So you guys were just filming in a parking lot and like that many fucking 12 rolled up, huh?
Yeah, it's like they pulled up deep. They've been watching us for a minute too, cause I seen the police car before we started filming.
Yeah.
And he was watching us on some bitch ass shit. And then we got the filming and shit, and then like all of a sudden like they just rolled up deep, trucks, cars, all type of shit, like for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like,
yeah, they just see, because that was like mostly like one of the spots was kind of like ducked off like junkyardish, like some spot that's not getting used clearly. And then the other spot was like a parking lot with a cool little background. So it's not, you guys weren't on private property, you weren't breaking the laws.
That's what they said though. They said it was private property. But I don't believe that shit. The only thing is they probably smelled marijuana. That's probably why they did that shit. But
Did they end up like trying to search you guys, or were you just?
No, they ain't
or
search
did they get to that?
They ran everybody's name. They ain't run my shit though. They was like, "You the singer?" I was like, "I'm the rapper." They was like, "Oh, we can tell because of the coat you got."
Yeah, dude, that's a fly ass mink, bro, for sure.
Look at
Stands out, yeah. So from that, like I was saying, my favorite tracks that I've been bumping off the influence. Let's Go.
Yeah.
That was the first one I got. Back to the Grind when I really started listening a little bit more.
Yeah.
Love the flow on that shit.
Thank you.
So like, what? You don't have any features on that one.
Nah.
Was that an intentional decision?
Yes.
Yep.
Because like I sold that like an album. And like when you talking about an album is like about you. It's like what you do, like what type of music you make. So I really ain't want no features on that. And to be honest, like I ain't feel like it was nobody like who can match that shit. Like
right.
to get on that shit. I ain't feel like it was nobody who could do that shit but me.
Right, especially like a project that personal, like
Yeah.
the influence. Those are your influence. Those aren't someone else's.
Very personal project. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't write none of that shit though.
That was all freestyle?
That was all freestyle. Like freestyle, I don't write at all. I freestyle. Like that's how.
That's crazy impressive, bro.
Thank you.
Did you like how did you get those beats? Where'd those beats come from?
I got a band.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a band. We working on the influence too right now. As a matter of fact, I got so much music coming. Like,
dude, I was wondering like. Cause you got all those tracks, a couple tracks with lean beats.
Yeah, that's one of my personal producers. We made a lot of music together. We actually dropping a mixtape in August called Bryce Out of Madness.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fully produce everything on that project.
Every song, and there's 12 songs on there.
So he didn't help with any of the influence at all. This was what's your band's name?
My band, they want me to keep them secret.
Oh, okay, all right.
They don't want to be in the spotlight.
Got 'em.
But they like family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I went on to different cities with them and shit. Just traveling though, not no shows yet, but we working on that shit most definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, my band want me to keep them private, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool. I'm hush hush for now.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Mad talented. I couldn't even really tell, like listening through, that it's a band. Because if you said band, you think of more like trumpets and fucking Chance the Rapper or shit almost. But this is like a chill, like chill fucking beats.
A collective, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't even know. Like I got a whole collective behind me, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want to be in the spotlight, though, you know what I'm saying? They just want to make the music. They don't do that shit for the spotlight. They do that shit for the passion. They give all the spotlight to me. They don't care about that shit.
And like without like touching on too much, how did you guys meet?
Like just hanging out, like, you know what I'm saying? We ran into each other on different occasions. We like family. We all like family. You know what I'm saying? Made a lot of beautiful music together. You know what I'm saying? A lot.
That's lit. Yeah, how many, like, so you got like an arsenal of fucking unreleased shit right now, or you just got...
Yeah, I got hella unreleased
just waiting
shit.
on the right time?
I'm dropping, like I said, I'm dropping a mixtape next month, August, called Bryce Out of Madness. Then after that, I got another mixtape coming out called Not From This Earth. And then after that, The Influence too, you know what I'm saying? And then...
So tentatively, like right around Christmas time?
I can't give a specific date on Not From This Earth or The Influence too, because I want that shit to be, you know what I'm saying, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Not perfect, but fuck that shit. I want that shit to be perfect. I want that shit to stand out. Like my Not From This Earth on that project is gonna be all different types of sounds, like some EDM, electronic, all that shit mixed together. Like.
Hey, so you got that like real abstract beats, you like fucking the abstract shit too?
Yeah, I fuck
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, like I said, bro, I listen to a lot of music, bro. Like EDM, bro, I fuck with that shit.
So did you get into, like, what kind of music did you first start listening to? Like, young?
When I was young, I was listening to shit like Mike Jones and The Franchise Boys.
Alright.
And D4L, shit like that.
Sure.
But Lil Wayne, like, that was the main nigga I listened to. Lil Wayne and Lil Boosie.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how the years line up. You said you're 17?
Yeah, I'm
so around
17.
like 13 and shit, so like 06,
Damn near.
05,
Yeah.
06
06,
Wayne,
damn near.
some shit.
06, 07 Wayne, hell yeah. That,
You still fuck with Lil Wayne like that?
I mean, I don't fuck with his new music, but I respect him. He a legend, you know what I'm saying?
dude.
He one of my idols, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I remember a time where you'd fucking get on LimeWire and just hope that Lil Wayne had a tape.
Yeah.
A new like track drop to ride around just fucking smoke weed to or some shit.
Lil
Like,
Wayne, bro, he still that nigga, bro, you know what I'm saying? He like Kobe, bro, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
rap game Kobe for sure.
no bullshit, like, he don't got shit else to prove. He proved he a legend already.
Right. He got his whole skate park fun. Like,
Exactly.
when he's in, he gave everything back. He's like doing the truck fit shit. Like,
Exactly. Popping
he
with that
made
shit.
it. Do you think he's like holding on too long though? You think he should have let go a little while ago?
No. Because he's still snapping. I heard the song by him the other day. That shit was called.
Is it off that new DJ Drama tape?
Yeah,
It's quality street music too.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I was like, this is like 05, 06 Wayne right here.
Yeah, he
like
snapped
the
on that
whole
shit.
fucking thing is killer, and they got a Wedding Crashers fucking tape on there, which
I
Shout
actually
out to
think
Quinn,
that
he's
Carter
dope.
5 gonna be dope. Like,
yeah.
like I'm waiting for that shit. Like, still.
Yeah, I think I stopped after 3, honestly.
Oh.
I maybe gave 4 like a listen through, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I ain't fucking for it like that either, but.
Yeah. I mean, when he was putting out like Dedication 2,
Yeah,
when he
of
had
course.
fucking
He was that nigga then.
what was it, like the prefix and the
Yeah.
suffix, like those.
Damn, you remember that shit?
Dude, oh yeah, I was coming up on that shit. Drought 3. That was like
That was a class.
classic. You like that was playing
was a
in
class.
every fucking whip, every house party, like everything that summer that I could remember.
He the
That
GOAT.
tape was on. Everybody knew
GOAT.
every word. Yeah.
He the GOAT.
Fucking crazy, man. So, still talking about the influence here, kind of getting sidetracked, but I see you got did you put out any physical copies? Because I think I saw some tapes,
Yeah, I
some
got
cassette
tapes.
tapes. That was a
got
cool
tapes.
choice. What made you go that route?
Just because of the art of it. Like, somebody once told me, even if they don't listen to the tape, they gonna buy that shit because of the art form of it.
Yep.
And like, I wanted to go old school with that shit because don't nobody really give a fuck about CDs no more. And people might say don't nobody give a fuck about tapes, but everybody got one of them motherfuckers in their car, so
Right.
yeah, so and they gon' buy it just because of the way it look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's this like little like vintage, almost like a collector shit now at this point.
Exactly.
You know, that's dope that you
Exactly.
decided to do the tapes though, as opposed to like strictly digital or.
Old school shit. I grew up like looking at my granny tapes and shit. It's crazy to see me having my own tape, bro.
Right? Do you so it was like you would say more or less just the packaging, not like the sound or anything.
I
that kinda
did it
comes
for
with
the art and I did it for the music, bro. Like, I just don't fuck with CDs like that, but I fuck with tapes because that's what like I grew up like looking at this shit. Like, even my mama had a tape collection and shit, and I just fuck with like the way that it was packaged. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't finna say I did it like just so people can buy it, cause it's not that. Like, I did it for the art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's super dope, man. Because I'm gonna have to fucking catch one of those from you, dude, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You still have some?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
tees too, bro.
All those influence tees?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I saw you were sharing. You got like fucking dude out in Tokyo
Yeah.
wearing one. You got dude out in fucking Paris, like
yeah.
wearing one. It's like,
Yeah.
how'd that come about? People just like sending you the pictures and shit, or what?
Man, I'm gonna just say this. I got family in Tokyo and London now. Down there, yeah. I got family there.
Cool.
They family. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever traveled out of the States?
I never traveled out of the States, but that shit coming soon.
Right? Better get on your passport shit.
We getting one of them soon.
Yep.
I promise. We seeing one of them most definitely.
What's the potential like hopeful first stop if you're out like where?
Overseas?
Where would you like to go
London.
first? London?
London. I need to buy hella clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
London, then Tokyo, all that shit. I mean, all that shit. Oh God, they see my tees there, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna see me there.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's something, you got like connections over there, man.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck is up. Like, so is that like actual family or you got just like
Just
they OG
connections,
homies?
connections,
Like, yeah,
connections. Yeah,
That's
not like
like-
real family connections.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dope though. That's slick,
they
man.
fuck with me.
Hell yeah. So, talk like just some of your visuals that you've done.
Bro, to be honest, bro, I don't even fuck with my visuals, bro.
They old now to you,
Yeah,
or?
like, but I fuck
Cause
with,
I
like,
saw
Jimmy.
some and I was like, okay, like he's got
Yeah.
some out.
Yeah, bro, like
some
I
things.
can't. I don't fuck with the digital dash visual like that. That was rushed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was too rushed. I just wanted to put some visuals out, but I still fuck with the like Jimmy one just cause off the fact like that was what down there like my first real visual. Like I made a video off my phone before, but that was my first real visual. It showed my influence to like Jimi Hendrix and shit.
Yeah.
That's why I still fuck with that one, cause it's vintage. Like it's vintage Kane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And how long ago about did you put that one out though?
I put that out like March 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
About a year and a half ago, but it still holds up, man. You still got the
Yeah.
coat. You still doing your thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So you're not really fucking with your visuals. I get that though. You kind of just grow. You know,
Yeah,
you develop as an artist a
outgrow
little
it.
faster than you can like
Yeah.
put shit out sometimes.
And like, I don't know, some shit I don't fuck with myself. Like the people who fuck with my music, they fuck with it. Like I got songs and shit on SoundCloud. People pissed that I took them off. But I just don't fuck with that shit no more.
Yeah.
And I want to make room for my new shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It obviously like just looking at the page too, like
Yeah.
it looks better to have like a couple like dope
Exactly.
songs that you're like, you know, this is my new shit. This is what you should be fucking with, and then go back and find the old collection. Like,
Exactly.
yeah. So, for sure, man. I did see you in it was like a little feature though that it wasn't like your video with Tito.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Olo with Tito the Scumbag, right?
Yeah, I did that video and shit. That shit was crazy. That was the first day I met Zed Kenzo. Shout out to Zed Kenzo. I met this band with my nigga Chris Siegel. He in the band. It's a dope band. I fuck with it heavy. I met them and we actually partied that night. And we shot that video. It was crazy. It was real life too crazy.
So you shot the video and then you just like celebrated afterwards.
Yeah, we was celebrating before then, we celebrated afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That's so. So how did you like how did you link up with Tito?
Just sharing my music and shit on like social medias and shit.
Okay.
And he came across my shit and like we reached out to each other and like he was like, I fuck with your shit, like we should get a collab. And it's crazy cause that day we made that shit, I got kicked out of my crib. That's why I said on the song my mom's told me to run away. That's why I bought me a gun today. Like that shit was true.
Yeah.
He came and got me. And like we drove far as a bitch. I'm in the car sleep. We wake up at the studio, I made that shit. And then he was like, we gonna shoot the video for this shit a week from now. I got this girl, she cold, bro, I'm gonna get her on it. He got Zed Kenzo on that bitch. And then like, Zed Kenzo even reached out to me like, you killed that verse. I'm like, thank you. And that's how that whole shit came together. We all just linked with each other.
Yeah. So it was a matter of just kind of just reaching out. Yeah. Network like, yep. Honestly, how we met.
Them the
Just,
homies
yeah,
too.
hit
Shout
you
out
up.
to them the homies.
Cool, man. Yeah, in that video I want to touch on, you got the rocking the vintage DX jersey. Yup.
Bro, I swear to God, I watched that
way
video.
before Dej had her shit on in the fucking video.
Exactly.
Like, you know, the prices probably spiked on eBay after that shit kind of got popping, but
Man,
you've been the OG fucking...
Yeah, motherfuckers always catching on this shit late, bro. I be seeing hella rappers in videos wearing shit that I've been had. I be like, damn, like, niggas think they flexing, but shit, I just let niggas do them though. Like, everybody dress how they dress. But yeah, that DX shit, man, I'm glad you mentioned that shit, cause I was missing that shit the other day. Like, I seen a picture of me wearing that shit. I'm like, bro, where the fuck did that shit go? I think somebody stole that shit, bro.
You didn't end up finding it?
No.
Damn. R.I.P. Jersey, hopefully not.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get another one though.
Yeah, so was that like an original that you had picked up?
Yeah.
Like, so you're the first owner? Yeah, that hurts a little more.
Yeah.
Letting it go, but hopefully it's at a good home or just chilling in the fucking closet somewhere.
Hell
Shit, if I could come across it.
Hopefully.
What other like fashion influences do you have? Because obviously you're very fashionable. You like talk about the coat, you got the fucking jersey, shoes on sparkle and shit. Like.
To be honest, bro, like I just understand my plan is to be like a fashion mogul, a fashion icon. I got a vision for that shit. People understand it. Fuck the people who don't, you know what I'm saying? And my fashion, I wouldn't say like nobody influenced me in that shit because like I be doing shit like niggas usually wouldn't do. Like niggas wouldn't usually wear these motherfuckers, that's why I do it.
never seen those shoes out.
Exactly, that's why I do it. And like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna show the fashion world like my story, you know what I'm saying? And be a fashion icon. That's my goal.
But so like even like with the challenge that like Kanye is always like ranting about and shit, like do you want to design clothes or you want to
design? I want to design clothes. I want to have my own brand, you know what I'm saying? Doing all that runway shit, having bad bitches model my shit, you know what I'm saying? Have my niggas model my shit, you know what I'm saying? Celebration. I want to have my own brand. I want to, you know what I'm saying, make a film about that shit. I want to get into movies too, bro.
Okay.
And yeah, bro, like with that fashion shit, bro, I just understand it really. Like some niggas be trying too hard, but yeah, you got your some niggas that just try too hard and wear shit only cause it's cool.
Yeah.
Like we trying to X all them niggas out, bro. We trying to.
Yeah, it's easy to look at a picture of someone else and get almost the same shit.
I would say the only nigga who probably like influenced me with that fashion shit is A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
Yeah. And Young Thug.
Okay, so you fuck with Barter 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
We was just listening to that shit before we came.
Cold, front to back.
He one of my idols too.
Yeah. Dude, he kind of like popped up on my radar out of nowhere, I'd say.
Yeah, that nigga a musical genius. Bro, that's Puppy Child, bro. What is that?
Puppy Child.
I never had that shit.
You never had Puppy Child? Damn, Kane about to fucking eat Puppy Child
You seen it
at Downtown Dialect for the first time.
Shout out Sleeves.
Damn, shout out Sleeves on the hookup.
Sleeves. Delicious.
Shit lit.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
Yup. Shit, man, this is a big moment for you, bro. Discovering Puppy Child. That's what the fuck is up.
Never had this shit.
What?
That shit good. Yeah, I started dropping music under Kane after I removed Sarad Almighty. And then like one day at a show, somebody approached me like, "You Kane, the rapper, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, and we chopped it up." I actually was at FedEx when that shit happened, like making copies of like some posters to hang up for my show.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, that shit kind of got a ring to it. KaneTheRapper, like that shit sound kind of smooth.
Yeah.
So I just started going into that shit.
Bet, man. What, like how long ago, because you said you were making flyers for your shows.
Yeah.
How long ago did you start doing live shows?
I've been doing live shows since 2015.
So just a year. Were you doing shows before Free Space?
Yeah.
You had some shows going down? Okay.
Yeah. I did like 2 shows before me, my manager, Webb, we created Free Space. I did like 2 shows before that.
And what made you want to, like, first of all, I guess you should explain here, what is Free Space?
Free Space is like, it's a foundation, like for real. It's a movement, like it's really a place where like a lot of people can just come and express their talents, like no matter how different you are, like you can come and express your talent no matter what that may be. Like we don't judge, like we just want people to be free in our space. Like that's what the name came from, like that's how we came up with the name. And like at first it was just like live shows, but now that shit like a movement, like it's like a whole family, like Free Space is family, like it's crazy.
So like, so you put it together so you could kind of like bring the community together closer a little more? Cause like, I remember like a while ago, I was like, so, you know, people would be like, oh yeah, there's not any hip hop shows. Like venues stay away from like hip hop or like, you know, under like 18.
We breaking that
shit,
barrier. Like we breaking that barrier. Like that was the goal from day one. And yes, like we bringing the community together. We bringing the old heads and the youth together. Hispanics, blacks, anything. Like everyone is welcome. Like we don't care. Like if you got talent, you can come showcase it. Like sometimes at Free Space shows, like we leave the mic open, like, and people can get up on there and showcase their talent. Like even if you're not on the bill, like we just show love.
Nice.
Like that's our goal, like from day one.
Yeah, I think I actually caught wind of it like the day after you guys had done the last one.
Yeah.
It was up. You do it like always at the Jazz Gallery.
Yeah.
Right.
Always
right up on
at
center.
the Jazz Gallery. We actually got one coming up August 6th. Bap, Dad, and Team Ugly performing. It's gonna be on the Center Street Days stage. You should come down.
Nice. Yeah, dude. What day is that on? Do you know off the top? Saturday, probably.
Saturday.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, dude. Keep me posted with all that shit on. Grab the details. I think I saw the flyers. I did see the flyer for that one. Dad on the bottom. Yeah, Team Ugly up the top. Yeah. Those flyers are real sick too, by the way. Who does those?
Janice.
Janice.
She's very talented. She like my second mom, bro, to be honest. And like, she very talented. Like, she just bring the whole vision to life. Like, everything from the flyers. She also do flyers for a lot of rappers in the Milwaukee music scene. She did a lot of art for me. Like, she really just like bring people visions to life. Like, really, like, that's like her job, to be honest. She cool as fuck, very talented.
And how did that partnership kind of blossom between you two?
We just met like organizing Free Space, like, and like I said, like she like my second mom type shit, like.
So it was like from somebody who knew somebody, and you were both involved in Free Space.
Yeah.
And now, you know, fam.
Yeah, fam.
It's like.
Family.
Yeah, it's crazy what a little bit of networking will do, man. That's awesome that you guys, I feel like, are changing the perception, kind of the scene, of like what a scene could be. Because like from the outside, you think, oh, hip hop show Milwaukee, like that's gonna be loud. It's gonna be too extra.
We just wanted to find like something where everybody could share the spotlight. Like for instance, like we got Ishdar to do a show. He one of like the golden boys of the Milwaukee
Seriously,
hip
man.
hop
Yeah,
scene.
he was up killing Summerfest.
Exactly.
And
like we got him doing shows with like people you might not know that well, and these people never thought like they'd get a chance to perform with Ishdar. Like that's why like we do the things we do. Like we do the unexpected. Like we want everybody to have the same spotlight, share the same amount of love. Like that's why we do what we do.
And you've obviously then performed at the Free Stage, like you've been on the bills, you got everything out there. I saw some of the live footage from them. Yep. How would you say, like, how is that being in such a like open, like loving environment? How has that helped kind of develop your like stage presence?
It gave me way more confidence. You know what I'm saying, like at first, like my stage presence, it needed a lot of work. but then I started getting way more confidence. Now my shit through the roof.
Was it just like energy-wise? You felt like you were holding back a little bit in the beginning?
Yeah, I was holding back a lot. Like I was still on that shy shit, kind of like looking down at the ground and shit. But now, like it's all about confidence, and I got that.
Yeah, talked about, we got the one, that's a 1 year anniversary coming up then
Yes,
too, right?
1
The
year
August one.
anniversary.
Yep, Center Street Days. Be fucking popping. Do you have any like?
I'm performing at that one too, by the way.
You are performing at the Center Street Days? Nice. Come check out Kane, the
Yeah.
rapper. He's gonna be at fucking Center Street. That'd be dope, man. I should have this out before. If not, you fucking slept and you missed it. I should have been up on game. So, do you have any, like, without revealing too much, do you have any plans for Free Space to kind of like maybe like push it out a little more to like a broader audience, or are you kind of just happy with where it's at?
We just want to keep elevating, like from all aspects, like keep getting more people to know about it, keep going global with this shit, like, and like just keep reaching different audiences, like getting people from, you know what I'm saying, like other places besides Milwaukee to come do shows. Like,
Yep.
we starting to do that. Like we had Lucien Parker, he from Minneapolis. We had a girl named Lily K.
Oh yeah, fuck with Lily K. Hell yeah.
She did
Yeah.
a Free Space.
Nice.
Yeah. And,
That's dope.
Yeah, we want to keep reaching people like from different cities. Like that's another goal of ours. And like basically like just keep getting the spotlight bigger and keep sharing. That's
So
what we
expanding,
want.
yeah, just like obviously kind of networking a little bit and get more names in that aren't like too big, but that are still like interested to do it with like some like cats just starting out. Like
who knows, bro? We might get names that's big as a bitch. Like you never know with us, bro.
I need to upgrade the space pretty soon, dog. Yeah, you packed that room up pretty tight there, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another plan. Get a bigger space.
Yeah.
Yeah, we doing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Let's see. So, we're talking your lack of collabs actually on the influence. So now, talking with some people that you work with, just on the music level, like you got some joints with Lean Beats. Yep. Got some produced by him, featuring him, rapping him and shit.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
There's a couple other cats. Like, yeah, how did that? How'd you guys meet? He makes beats and raps, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I met Lean through another Milwaukee rapper, and we just know what I'm saying, like he started playing me beats, like we was smoking and chilling and shit, and I got the freestyling off of him, and like he fucked with my shit, so like we networked over Twitter and shit. And he sent me like 5 beats, and the next day I had a song to each of them 5 beats he sent me. So
Damn.
he was like, damn. So, but when I got to his crib, I ended up recording some shit for scratch. Like I ended up recording like some freestyle shit like to those beats.
Yeah.
And they still came out bangers. Like they gonna be on BSOM.
Oh,
next
okay.
month.
Nice. So is that like what's your artistic approach like when you're in the studio? Where let's say this, where do you typically tend to write the most? Do you have like a
I don't
designated
write.
spot?
I don't.
Not ever. You don't ever.
I just don't write. Like I might stop and like think for a minute and go back in instantly, but I don't write. Like that's just something I don't do. Like I'm gonna start writing though. Like in the future, I might start writing. Like I damn near start writing because like I want some of that shit to be rolling. Like I want to sit down and write some shit. But my artistic approach, like I just want that shit to come natural, really. Cause when you writing shit down, like you writing shit to match the first line you wrote. But if that shit come natural, you never know what you gonna say. Like you never know what's gonna come out, what type of music you gonna make. This shit be unexpected. And that's how I like my shit to be. I be wanting to do some shit and I'd be like, whoa, how did I do that shit? Like, I don't want to sit down and write some shit that I know, like, I can say and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, how many times do you think you typically have to play through a beat? Now, play through a beat to kind of get, like, a solid, like, song down almost.
I listen to a beat for, like, 30 minutes to an hour, and then I just go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what comes out.
That's
Hell yeah.
the influence, that's freestyle.
It's working for you, man. Keep that shit up.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Of course. Damn, I can't. That's it. Like, I can't believe you didn't write any of that shit. I'm kind of just like taken back by it for a second. Like, damn.
Yeah, I done right.
Do you
I got that from Lil Wayne. I watched his documentaries when I was little.
Oh, the Carter documentary? Yeah.
And they show like how he didn't write, and I was like, I gotta get my shit on that level if I want to be a great. And that's what I did. I just stopped writing.
Did you start like freestyling just with homies and shit, or were you like, I'm like, this is gonna be my approach. I'm not writing. I'm just going in.
I started freestyling with homies. Like, we actually used to record videos of ourselves, like in the back of my house. Like, we would go in a rotation and shit, stand in a circle and record off a phone. Like, somebody would be recording off their phone, everybody rapping and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just started freestyling like that. And then, like I said, like, I started making music off my phone and shit. And I started freestyling on my phone, like playing beats off YouTube and shit. And I just kept freestyling and and that shit just got me more comfortable every time I freestyle.
Yeah, I caught one of the vids you got somewhere on YouTube with just like a cipher.
Yeah.
Yep. Couple people. Yep. Posted up outside chilling. That's How do you like? Where does your like? How do you find? Where do you pull out shit to like rap about when you're freestyling? Do you kind of?
I go through shit. That's what determines the shit I rap about, the shit I go through. Like, I don't just sit down and be like, alright, how could I make up a story? Like, that shit really be happening. I go through plenty shit, and that's why I don't gotta write. Cause I go through shit. Like, every day, like, some crazy shit happen.
Yeah.
Every day, some good shit happen. It just be shit I go through. So I'll talk about that.
Being out here, man, the world's fucking crazy.
Exactly.
It throws a lot at you.
Shit I go through or been through. Like, none of that shit fake.
What going back actually, because I've been kind of curious. I don't know how much you want to touch on it, but what happened with you and your mom? What'd you get?
Oh, when I got kicked out?
Yeah,
no, don't get me wrong. Like, my mama, like, that's my #1 lady. Like, that's my love. Like, we ain't got no beef or none of that shit. She ain't never neglect me, nothing. That's my soldier. My mama a survivor. But, you know, just being a hard-headed ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she wasn't going for that shit. What type of ice cream is that? Oh, what?
Some smacking ass shit.
Lemon lavender? But bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, that's Gucci. That's good.
But just being like a badass kid and shit.
Yeah, just like being stubborn, bumping heads over.
Yeah.
Disagreement and shit.
But every time she kicked me out, she took me back. Like,
Right.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but yeah, relationships with mom, they're always solid for the most. You know, you have your differences and then they're usually right in the end. So.
Hey, but I ain't even supposed to be here, bro. My mama had a car accident when she was pregnant with me, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to live past 7 months, bro.
Shit, that's heavy.
Yeah, real heavy. That's another reason I go so hard, cause I ain't supposed to be living.
Did you grow up in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in many different places. Like, I used to be in Racine. But mostly I grew up here. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, so car accident, huh?
Yeah.
But she's obviously fine now.
Yeah.
Kane's good.
Yeah.
He's here fucking living life, man. Like, even, what kind of ice cream we got in here?
Lemon lavender.
Lemon lavender. That sounds like a strain I want to be smoking.
Hell yeah, that's strong.
That was the only downfall about doing it up here. I was like, man, I should be smoking and shit. But
It's all good.
it is what it is, yeah. Handle business first, I guess. beyond that, I mean, I guess I kind of just have like a couple random questions that I could kind of think of. Is for like the double XL, the freshman cover. Do you pay attention to that shit at all?
What?
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
who's
yeah.
like on it?
Yeah.
Who you fucking with the artist?
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I saw like I was going through your SoundCloud likes and you had like half Kodak Black, half 21 Savage.
Yeah,
so I was like, you know, this is like every other one. Yeah.
But yeah, Kodak 21, then Uzi, then Designer.
Uzi, okay.
The rest of them niggas trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even think like who else is on there. Lil Dicky, I know.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's a comedy rapper.
Yeah, bro, dude, cornball, bro.
Exactly, yeah. He's.
God, but I fuck with Kodak. Kodak, the number one for me. Then 21, then Uzi, then Designer.
And Lil Uzi's coming through here too, right?
Yeah, he coming here August 20th.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely do. He's one that I was I slept on for a minute.
I slept on him?
Slept on Uzi for a sec. Because I was like, I heard Lil Boat.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's got some things, but then I just got kind of like...
I fuck with Lil Bo grind, bro. No bullshit. Like, I can't fuck with his music, but I cannot hate on that man grind.
Right.
Like, matter of fact, nigga, shout out to everybody who made that motherfucker. They grinding on God. But just some of y'all music I can't fuck with. But I fuck with Lil Bo because I used to see him like just on Instagram. He was just like an Instagram famous nigga.
Oh, really?
Now he like viral, bro. Like that shit crazy.
Damn, yeah, I didn't realize that he had like a buzz just doing Instagram shit. Like, what was he? What kind of shit was he doing?
Just like being on some fashion shit. Like, he always
like Ian Connor's shit or something, or what?
He wasn't on Ian level, but he always like had like a following. Like he always stood out because he always had that red hair and shit. So like people on Instagram, like they fucked with him.
Yeah, I think the first time I started seeing his name was probably with the Yeezy Season 3.
Oh shit.
With that event, yeah, because I was like, who's
yeah, I've been
Cheetos in his hair, and I was like, that's what everyone was saying. I was like, I gotta agree.
I've been seeing that nigga Yachty around, but yeah, like his music just not for me, but I fuck with his grind.
Yeah.
But the reason why I fuck with Kodak and 21 because they authentic. Like I feel that shit. Like I feel the pain in that shit. Lil Uzi, his shit, energy and rage. I fuck with that shit. Designer too. Like people be trying to say Designer like sound like Future. To me, that nigga got his own sound. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I would say honestly off bat when I heard Life of Pablo, that song that he's got the Panda hook on, I was like, damn, I didn't know Future was on this shit. So I like, because I pirated it, so I like had to go back and I was like, who the fuck is Designer? So then you start reading about like his story.
From Brooklyn with that shit.
Did he have any other songs prior to Panda?
I don't think so. I think he dropped like a couple, but to be honest, I ain't started fucking with that nigga till Panda drop.
Yeah.
But I fuck with his new tape, that New English that he dropped.
Oh, sure.
That shit.
Yep.
That shit hard.
Yeah, I should probably listen through that. I think, Panda, he's just got force fed all summer on the radio.
That shit
like
was
every
hot,
10
bro.
minutes,
That shit was hot. Like energy, bro. That's all you need these days is energy.
Yeah, he gets kind of like clown. Of course, people are gonna fucking clown him for having too much energy. And he's like out here like, what was he performing at, like
the BET
Awards, yeah, and everyone's just kind of like sitting, chilling, and he's like going up and down the fucking crowd, like, come on, people,
that
get in it.
19.
That's what,
He 19 at the BET Awards.
Seriously, not all people can say that shit.
And his single went platinum, bro. 19 was one of the biggest records, like, in the country, bro.
See,
like,
and like, to me, there's something fishy about that.
Yeah, but he was just grinding, bro. Like, that's all, like, he was just grinding, bro. People be like saying shit about him, but he real life just happy he made it. Of course you gonna be turning up every day, nigga. You 19, rich as a bitch. You gonna turn up, no worries in the world.
Yeah.
Sign to Kanye.
Yeah, you can't hate the hustle. You can hate dislike the music, but like the dude is like, he's talented.
Yeah.
If he's not talented, if you agree with his music, he's talented on the fucking grind and the hustle. Like he knows how to get his shit out there. Apparently, I don't know, cause like I just think it's like interesting that you pop up that big off one song.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it take these days is one song. Like, you ain't gotta drop no whole tape, none of that shit. Like, if you make that one song, nigga, that shit can change your whole life.
Yep.
Like, most of them niggas on the XXL, like, on there cause of one song. Yachty, that one night, that's why that nigga on there. Designer, Panda, like, you can go on and on, like. But I fuck with Kodak cause his shit, like, he been dropping fire for like so long.
Seriously, I listened to his first couple tapes that I was able to find. Maybe they weren't even his first couple, but I think it was like right after he was on OVO radio.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll see what's up with Kodak Black, and I like had those, and
You couldn't fuck with it?
I couldn't really. But his new one,
Yeah, his new one. I fuck with all his shit though.
Little Big Pac.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, Little Big Pac. That's like that, like front to back. So I can play that shit. So I don't know if I just like need to go back. And
I
give
mean,
it a
it's
shot
all
or
with
what.
progression. He was young at
Yeah.
that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was young, but I fuck with all this shit. Like, I feel like with Kodak shit, like, you gotta been through the shit he been through to understand it, or at least something similar to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. If you're playing it safe,
Yeah.
not really doing shit. I mean, you can kind of pull things out of your ass to rap
Yeah.
about or like talk about, like the standard shit.
Exactly.
But yeah, to dig deeper, you gotta go out there and get your fucking clothes dirty a little bit. Did you play any video games growing up?
Yeah, I play 2K. I still play 2K. I'll bust anybody ass in that shit.
Alright. You ever make like bets and shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's the biggest purse you came off of?
Man. I came up like a huncho one day. And then I came up on like 50 one day. I came up on plenty cash playing 2K,
Yeah.
like $10 a game.
You got a go-to team?
OKC.
Okay.
Them my niggas. Russell Westbrook, that's my favorite player.
There you go.
You fuck with him?
I haven't played video games honestly since. I mean, I fucked around with like the Wii.
Yeah.
I don't have like my buddies obviously got like systems and shit, but I grew up on like Super Nintendo.
I feel you.
Yeah, you ever fuck with Super Nintendo?
I mean, that was
That was way, not like way, but
Nintendo 64. I fuck
Oh,
with
okay.
that.
Yeah, that was like 98.
Yeah.
It would have been, yeah, 98. I think that came out.
That's the year I was born.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'm down there 2000, baby.
Uh-huh.
And God.
Yeah, shit, bro. Other than that, I mean,
You surprised I'm 17?
kind of, dude, honestly, yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, you're out here, you graduate? You still
I
going to school?
graduate this year.
Okay, this year?
I'm a
This
senior.
coming spring?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to school this fall for another round and
Yeah.
out the fucking doors. You like school?
Yeah, I fuck with it, but it's some shit there that's just goofy as a bitch, but I fuck with the learning experiment.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of got to bite your tongue with some of that fucking standardized
Yeah,
test bullshit, you know?
yeah.
Wherein they put you through.
But this year. It's the last year for me. I'm graduating.
Yeah. You good? Do good in school, or you kind of just
Yeah, I do
float?
good.
Yeah.
I do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like 3.0, 2.8, shit like that.
Okay,
Like, I
man, you
ain't gonna
grinding
say-
that. You fucking yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say like I'm like the
Young
best
Kane with them
kid.
good grades. No, but that's good. That's good shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm like the best kid, but I do work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and like me, I was one of those kids that like
Didn't
just
do-
barely fucking. I was just like enough to get by and get me out the fucking doors. Like
I feel that. What college did you go to?
I never went to college. I'm just talking high
That's
school,
lit.
though. I'm talking high school. Yeah.
What high school you went to?
Back in Baraboo.
Hey.
Yeah, so that's like, you know, the city itself, it's got like Devil's Lake, so that's beautiful. My class was kind of just bullshit though. Like,
It was
a bunch of
whack.
hicks and like, you know, shit I couldn't really get behind. I stayed in like the photography, like art classes and shit,
Of
like
course.
try to fuck around in that a little more, but, do you play any like instruments or?
I just learned like how to play guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn how to do keyboard I want to make like electronic beats and shit.
Do you have just like a keyboard?
Yeah,
I got
all
you got like a
that
little beat
equipment.
pad,
I
and controller and
got
shit.
me and my band. We got all that shit. Any equipment you can name. Any from old to new.
Nice. You guys smoking and shit for your rolled up?
Shit.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know. Yeah, we down there finna go get chopped.
You fuck with slabs?
What's that?
Like dabs?
Yeah.
Oil?
Fuck with dabs.
Oil more than over weed, or what you like more?
I like weed more because you can smoke that shit and just sit and chill. Like dab, it take too much to prep that shit. Like you can hit a blunt hard as a bitch and be good. You hit a dab hard as a bitch, you gonna be on the floor.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you kind of gotta watch that shit when you're
Exactly.
first starting out. You'll slump yourself. I just have so many buddies like, that's all you're gonna give me.
Damn.
Like, oh, I'm gonna be good off this, or like, you know, it's
You be
you don't
good off
understand,
the
like
littlest of that shit, bro. Slap.
that, dude. Like the first time, one of my buddies fell through, slapped him out.
Damn.
He slumped in the couch, like telling us to take him to the hospital and shit. Like straight up, and we're like, dude, if you think you need to go to the hospital, like give it another 5 and we'll take you. He's like hyperventilating, getting all excited and shit. He's like, I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to the hospital, bro. So of course, we're all slapped. We pack the fucking whip up. We're like, all right, man, drive across town to the hospital. We get in front of the hospital, and the dude goes,
I'm good.
where's the McDonald's at? Like, it's like, see, like you just gotta kind of let it wear off a little bit, but it does hit you a lot harder.
Yeah, that's. He said, "Where's the McDonald's at, dog?"
Yeah, dude. So good signs off the slab, though. You like roll up blunts or papers?
Both.
Whatever's closest. Whatever's closest. Hell yeah.
God.
Slick. Yep. So, I don't know, man, any other projects or shit you want to talk about upcoming? I know you hit the couple that you got.
Yeah.
That we got to look forward to this fall, going into Christmas.
So much
kinda.
music coming out, and I'm working on the film as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet about that, but just expect some good shit. Great shit. Better visuals, everything.
Like when you say, because I know we touched on it earlier, you wanted to like
Do films.
cross over into acting. Yeah, would that be behind the camera for this film or in front, can you say?
A little bit of
A
both.
little bit of both?
Yeah.
Cool.
A little bit of both.
Nice. Yeah, it's a challenge, but man, you out here grinding, dude. That's why I fucking reached out to you, you know, I saw, like I said, the free space shit, the tape, like making rounds heavy, so.
I gotta grind.
You got that sound, bro. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting it out there a little more, so.
Yeah, I got to.
Yep. For sure. Well, shit, bro. Thanks for stopping by. It's Downtown Dialect. Yep. Kane's off the fucking puppy chow and the tropical ice creams and shit, so we're gonna let homie go, but shit. Like I said, shout out Breaking and Entering for plugging this fucking interview on their site. Shout out Ian's Pizza for letting us occupy the pizzeria. Dope ass pizza specials and video games and shit up here, so slide through and show us some love.